intense FE feeling for some reason. That's it.
I think that is one thing about the genders and INTPs. I think that INTP women have a much better position than INTP men.
In what way?
The women have a mysterious quality, and the men seem mopey.
Okay.
Do you guys want to talk?
It's a cold logical presentation, but INTP women, so which is not typical of women.
Okay.
Yeah.
One event ENFJ would have is last night they might have had a chance to use this thing because they wouldn't have gotten a big argument with that lady.
Right.
What?
What?
Is it in another argument?
So
Last night on my date, I went on a date.
right.
They had it coming.
She really did. She was.
It's a Taylor-approved argument.
Oh, that's so sad.
She totally made it happen to you because she started talking about politics. I let it slide. I changed the subject a little bit. She started talking politics again. She's like, I let it go on for a while. And she's like, I'm sorry to talk about politics. I just couldn't help it. I said, no, I'd love to hear more about it. I should have said that. I couldn't imagine the sheer volume of stupidity that would come out of her mouth. And at the end of the day, I couldn't help but ask a simple question. Do you know what wealth is?
Okay, I could do it.
And she went all downhill from there. It was like a nightmare. But what happened is I tried to turn it around, and she said, well, let's agree to disagree. And then I spent the rest of the night trying to turn that meal around to no avail. There was no salvaging it. I mean, it was pleasant the rest of the night. We didn't have any more just arguing, but I could see in her face, she had that
Susie's gone. I've heard it.
Like you can just tell she got nothing more to do with me ever.
Because a lot of the times ENFJ would watch politics. He would say that it matters, but then it would come to the point where it doesn't matter at all. And then at that moment, she was ENFP.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And at first, I thought for a second she was probably ENTP. I realized pretty quickly. Oh,
ENTP, you go.
That's not TI with your NE. Your NE is totally going to waste.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, damn, no. Yeah, I guess that.
What a nightmare. Can you imagine trying to think about politics? You got your extrovert intuition, come up with lots of possibilities, right?
Yes.
And then possible reasons to explain your totally random moist feelings.
Yes.
And you insist those reasons are just as good as actual reasons.
That is an undeveloped ENFJ, undeveloped ENFP. They would tell you that. Yes. They would tell you. ENFJ could also do that. 100%.
Well, I know that Hal is doing a great job for an ENFP of.
But hey, ENTPs like to get ideas.
I know.
Those
things that were coming out of her mouth were not ideas. They were random noises to which she ascribed great significance. Excuse me? What are those sounds you just made?
It's horrible.
They're not words that mean things.
Yes, I know. They could describe things from a 3-year-old.
Well, they use a bunch of like abstractions that don't mean anything. Like,
I know how to do it. The monument in Israel is supposed to call a demon that is supposed to make Israel fight Syria, and because of that monument, it's gonna call another form of divinity from another. Because
this lady was all about super liberal stuff. Like, she talked about capitalism a lot.
Right. Yeah.
She didn't understand what anything meant. And she talked about how evil concepts were. Like, we can blame curiosity for killing that person. Well, okay, let's blame curiosity for it, but who actually? What does that mean? That's what
Yeah.
she was doing, shit like that. Like, and then nobility got up from his bed and walked across the room. What do you mean nobility? The abstract concept?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
how dare you challenge my stupidity? I mean, I'm trying
Wait,
to
wait.
make sense of it, woman. I'm trying to
They're
make something.
shy.
Curiosity is probably what's going to kill me.
Hmm.
Okay, so end result, you didn't like her.
Did you wait? Would an ENTP sleep with a woman he doesn't appreciate, but
Yeah.
simply for the idea that she's a woman?
I
Would
wouldn't
it
have
ever
slept
go
with her.
like?
No, I wouldn't have slept with her.
No.
Yes, an ENTP will sleep with a woman that he doesn't even like.
I won't.
Eric won't because
Eric is Eric.
right.
No, yeah. No, Eric is older, right? What is the actual reason that one will, one won't? Is it circumstance of life, or is it because
Yeah.
there
That.
is older? Oh, I see. Hmm.
It's
A lot of
it's
Oh.
circumstance of situation, I think, and this situation is not conducive to talking about how you'll sleep with women that you don't like.
I see. A lot of the times, people
That's
who are
not it,
vulnerable.
Taylor. That is not it.
A lot
Oh
of
my
people.
God. Is that what you think?
A lot of people who are vulnerable are tentative to being seduced.
I'm actually being serious. I'm not being strategic.
Yes, that's what I think.
I am totally not.
Okay, I can't prove it one way or the other. You know better.
Okay, fine. I actually don't want to live with chicks that I don't like. Now, I will concede the following thing. This chick had some fucking knocks on her, I'll tell you. She was all covered up in a big sweatery thing, but she couldn't hide them that well. It was
Okay,
like,
so you're telling me
Whoa.
if after you were done asking her love names and she was doing her thing, if you'd been paying the tab and she goes, "You want a blowjob?" You'd have been like, "No, I don't appreciate you enough."
it hurt. First of all, I don't think I would have believed her if she just said after that meal, with her pursed lips looking very scowly at me, if she had said, "God damn it, Eric, you pissed me off tonight. Now, come back to my car and let me suck your dick." I would have been like,
Is that why you never get laid? No, it's like,
"Are you serious?" I would have been like that. "Are you serious?" I don't think you're serious.
who's Kate? Kate, what?
And if that had happened, I probably would have been like, no, that sounds kind of weird. Like, because we weren't anywhere close to either of our houses. We both met at Burbank, which is like halfway between us. Like half an hour for both of us.
Look outside.
It's like if things had gone well and we, head back to her house, then I don't even feel like I like her a lot in order to sleep with her necessarily. But if I do feel like I actively dislike her, then in order to sleep with her, I would have to be trying to seduce her anyway, which means I'd be lying to her the whole time for sure. Even if I'm just saying shit like, "Come on, baby. Let me talk to you about getting naked."
Ooh. Wow.
Get off of your radical.
By the way, I heard ENTPs and ENFJs are very good couples. Is that true? That's kind of
Not in my experience.
ENFJs and ENTPs. ENTPs, by and large, dislike ENFJs quite a bit.
lol.
It's true. I don't like ENFJs. I also don't like ESTPs. I like you fine. You're fine. I'm not saying I don't like you.
Yeah. Just in
I'm just
general.
saying I don't like Abraham very much. He's an ENFJ.
Who's Abraham? Could I see Abraham? Is he in
He's
any
my
of your
assistant.
videos?
He's my assistant coach. Yeah, it's up there. If you put Abe in there somewhere, I don't know.
You don't like
Abraham.
ENFJs very much. Yes. However,
Okay, I'm checking out. Yeah. Oh, I see Abraham.
so referring back to my earlier point about the blowjob,
Gonna be fuck.
you take it.
Well, so you have to work up to it a little bit. If she just said, "You want to go to my car and I'm gonna suck your dick right now," I would have said no because it would have
Because
been like,
that's too abrupt and it's startling. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you, bitch?
yeah, right.
But if it had been smoothed up, if it had been worked into to where you weren't sketched out with the abruptness of the offer, whether or not you liked her doesn't have anything to do with
All right,
whether or not
if she had said this, Eric, when you yell at me and treat me like I'm stupid, it makes me horny. I would have said, "Let's go, baby." That would have been a different matter. If she said that, when you yell at me and talk to me like I'm stupid, it makes me horny. I would say, "You and I have a good shot together."
You can yell all you want then.
Because you say a lot of stupid shit, and I want to taunt you about it. If that makes you horny, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
you could hate on her.
Yeah, I mean, I would never do that. And if she told me that, I would be like, "Fuck yeah!"
Eric, what about you and the INFJ? How would things go there?
That'd be fine.
It would be fine. They're
That'd go fine. I like INFJs a lot. It's an odd phenomenon that I think dislike ENFJs fairly a lot. I like INFJs a lot.
INFJs. Okay, because yeah, it's kind of weird. I kind of have like a mix of the two natures, but I'm just wondering because INFJs. Why INFJs? Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna.
Because we have opposite 2 3s. So I go TIFE, they go FETI in the middle slots.
Yes,
That
yes.
thing makes you happy with the other person. When that happens, when you get the opposite 2 3.
Oh, I see. Yeah. And what is generally bad with ENFJs? Are they just too emotional, too sporadic, too
For me,
confrontational?
it's FE's 1 slot too high, basically. It's like because of my 3rd slot FE.
Yeah. It's a
don't
weakness.
I'm not good enough at it to appreciate better FE that prioritizes itself over TI too much. INFJs, their TI hidden agenda. They want ultimately to get their shit more consistent with logic and less with FE, but it takes them time up to get that way. It's the opposite with ENTP. We want eventually to get more successful with FE and to prioritize it or balance it better with TI.
Yeah.
And so INFJ and ENTP kind of serve each other's purpose that way. You know, they kind of serve each other's purpose. Whereas ENFJ, they're TI seeking, but
yeah. But what you described there was sort of an ENFJ as well. That they sort of function in the way that they prioritize FE over TI a lot of the times.
Right, but you see, as a 1-4 thing, for ENFJ, FE and TI are inversely proportional. To the extent that you're using FE, you're not using TI and vice versa. If it's in whatever you have in the 2-3, you can use concurrently. What you have in the 1-4, they've got to be used alternately. And so since ENTP is TI tool, it means it takes effort for us to use TI. And thus, for somebody who's too much TI seeking, it's tiring for us. Whereas for INTP, they have no problem because they live in TI all the time. So if you're more TI seeking, that's fine. They'll keep providing more TI. For me, it's like, I'm tired of explaining this to you.
Yes, I get it. No, I get it. Yeah, but yeah, the thing is with the ENFJs, it's just the emotions. Like, if you could deal through the emotional problem they have, through the emotional expression they have, and kind of understand why they're being emotional, rather than just like, just being emotional for such simple reasons.
If you could just feel it, and you're gonna feel it, you would disagree with yourself.
Well, here's the thing that people tell me a lot, and feelers do, and Taylor too. I think they tell him the same thing. It's like Here's a solution to deal with this better. We don't want a solution. We want to